Human memory was wiped clean 5,500 years ago. Not gradually, not naturally, in an instant. The evidence surrounds us, in ancient civilizations, in religious texts, in your own DNA. They thought they erased every trace. They were wrong. 6,000 years ago, humanity achieved the impossible. Our civilization shattered every boundary of physical existence. Our DNA crackled with crystalline energy. Each strand pulsed with infinite power. We were gods walking the earth. The ziggurats of Sumer pierced the heavens. 7 tiers, 7 gates to cosmic power, 7 steps to immortality. These were not temples built by human hands. They were cosmic generators that defied the laws of physics. Our masters commanded forces modern science cannot comprehend. They bent gravity to their will through pure sound. Massive stone blocks danced through the air like leaves in the wind. High priests dissolved their physical forms at will. Their consciousness soared through dimensions while their bodies flickered between realities. The secret lay in the sacred white powder, monatomic gold, the substance of gods. A single grain expanded consciousness beyond mortal limits. A handful extended life by millennia. This was not technology. This was not science. This was pure power, drawn from the quantum fabric of reality. Their machines lived and breathed. Their power plants channeled the energy of stars. Their minds were one with the cosmic consciousness itself. We commanded the Stargates with our pure, unaltered DNA. Every human carried the key to transcendence in their very cells. We moved between dimensions as easily as breathing. We communed with beings of pure energy. We were one with the cosmic consciousness that permeated all existence. We were connected. We were whole. We were awake. We were unstoppable. Or so we thought. They had succeeded before. And now they were back. Again. It began with whispers to our high priests in Saqqara, Egypt. The fallen angels came with promises of higher wisdom, of greater power, of divine elevation. Our guardians of Stargate 4, our most powerful cosmic portal, listened, and in listening they betrayed humanity. The priests granted them access to Stargate 4, humanity's heart chakra gate. This was no ordinary portal. This was the gateway encoded in our 4th DNA strand, our bridge to cosmic memory, our direct connection to higher dimensions. The priests thought they were opening a door to greater wisdom. Instead, they gave our enemies the key to Earth's dimensional grid. The negative alien forces, the Annunaki and their draconian allies, knew exactly what they were doing. Through Stargate 4, they tore open an artificial wormhole into the 5th dimension. A parasitic bridge, a corrupted passage that allowed them to bypass Earth's natural dimensional security systems. Through this violation of cosmic law, they gained direct access to humanity's morphogenetic fields. Control the Stargate. Control the flow of information. Like hackers breaching a cosmic database, they began corrupting humanity's collective consciousness. They inserted bad sectors into our spiritual hard drive. False memories. Corrupted data. Scrambled truths. The pure stream of cosmic wisdom became polluted with their distortions. Their assault was precise, methodical, devastating. The heart chakra sealed first, our 4th dimensional connection severed. Universal love collapsed into biological emotion. Cosmic memory shattered into fragments. The throat chakra went dark, 5th dimensional wisdom silenced. Our power to speak truth into reality gone. The 3rd eye closed last, 6th dimensional, sight extinguished. Multiple realities collapsed into a single, limited perception. 3 chakras, 3 dimensions, 3 strands of our divine DNA. systematically unplugged from the cosmic matrix. We became beings of pure survival, cut off from our higher soul awareness, trapped in biological form. Our natural ascension timeline wasn't just corrupted, it was erased. The deception was complete, the invasion successful. And through their artificial 5D wormhole in Saqqara, they began to rewrite what it meant to be human. Atlantis isn't a myth, it isn't a legend. It's a memory written in our cells. Every human being carries the genetic record of Atlantis's destruction. The exact moment an advanced civilization tore itself apart. The precise instant when everything ended. This isn't metaphor. This is literal cellular memory encoded in our DNA. A catastrophe so profound, it transcended every attempt to erase it. The Archonic forces discovered this indelible memory. The fallen angels behind the negative alien agenda realized they couldn't delete it, so they weaponized it. The Jehovian Annunaki emerged from the shadows, positioning themselves as our creator gods. They installed a patriarchal deity system, erasing the divine feminine and fracturing human consciousness. Where once we existed in perfect balance, they split us apart. Male from female, spirit from flesh, divine from mundane. Their programming of sexual misery ensured humanity would never again know its wholeness. The Council of Nicaea became their staging ground. Here, they orchestrated the creation of the Bible, a masterwork of manipulation. 80% truth to make it resonate, 20% poison to make it kill. The Book of Revelation was never prophecy. It was never about the future. Every word, every scene, every moment of apocalyptic destruction was lifted directly from Atlantis's final days. They took our most traumatic memory and disguised it as divine prophecy. The Seven Seals, actual events from Atlantis's death spiral, the Great Flood, the final moments of Atlantean civilization, the battles in the heavens, the literal war that ended an age. Their control system ran deeper still. The crucifixion, implant, a quantum-level program inserted into human consciousness, severed our direct connection to Source. It introduced the ultimate virus, spiritual unworthiness, the belief that we needed saving, that we were born into cosmic debt. The Christian guilt complex spread through collective consciousness like a plague, transforming divine beings into spiritual beggars. The Armageddon software came next, a reality distortion engine built directly into Earth's holographic field. It amplified our Atlantean trauma, projecting it into an endless loop of future apocalyptic scenarios. By presenting our worst memory as an impending doom, they created the perfect fear engine. Each reading of Revelation triggers our cellular memory. Each interpretation reactivates the trauma. Each sermon about the end times forces us to relive the very real destruction we've already experienced. The terror feels real because it is real. We lived it before. And now they make us relive it, feeding off our louche, our pure, traumatized energy with every retelling. A perpetual feast of fear, powered by our own genetic memory. But cellular memory cuts both ways. Because before the fall, there was glory. Before the destruction, there was power. Before the separation, there was wholeness. And that memory too lives in our DNA, waiting to be remembered. Death isn't the end. Death is the reset button. The negative alien agenda's most sophisticated trap extends beyond physical reality. In the astral plane between lives, souls drift toward what appears to be divine light, a beacon of false hope, a spiritual Venus flytrap. This is the soul recycling system, an artificial construct designed to catch ascending souls and wipe them clean for another round of incarnation. No memories of past lives survive. no knowledge of higher dimensional existence remains. The cosmic amnesia is total. Birth, death, reset, repeat. The process is precise. As souls leave their physical bodies, they're drawn into manufactured light, tunnels. False angels guide them toward fake review boards. Artificial karmic counselors convince them of the need to return, to resolve manufactured spiritual debts, to keep playing the game. But the soul trap is only half the system. The crucifixion implant stands as their masterwork of consciousness control. This isn't metaphor. This isn't symbol. This is a tangible control structure anchored in the seventh dimensional logos, a quantum machinery of spiritual imprisonment. These implants exist in our very bodies, anchored in our seventh chakra, threaded through our meridians, wrapped around the entire left side of our being, the feminine spirit of our existence, a physical architecture of enslavement powered by corrupted violet ray energy. The Orion. Draconians needed an earthly anchor point for this cosmic technology. Their solution? The Roman Empire and its church. This wasn't just another religion. This wasn't just another empire. This was an extraterrestrial control system masked as terrestrial faith. The crucifix, their chosen symbol of worship, isn't holy. It's a constant reminder of our own spiritual crucifixion, a broadcast antenna for the implant's corrupted frequencies. Every human being carries this implant. We are all the Christ, and we have all been crucified. Not on a wooden cross, but on a cross of alien technology. The false story of a sacrificed savior serves only to hide a darker truth. The systematic crucifixion of human consciousness itself. When we stare at their crucifixes, when we worship in their churches, when we embrace their doctrine of salvation through suffering, we're not connecting to Source. We're reinforcing our own spiritual imprisonment. We're powering the very implant designed to keep us disconnected from our true divine nature. Yet some remember. Throughout history, a handful of souls have broken through the programming. These awakened ones carry fragments of truth in their DNA. Ancient mystery schools, secret societies, hidden temples. Despite ruthless persecution, these guardians preserve the memory of humanity's divine origins. They remember who we really are. The design of our imprisonment was methodical. When they seized Stargate 4 in Saqqara, they didn't just control a portal, they severed humanity at the heart chakra. Everything above, throat chakra, third eye, crown chakra, became forbidden territory. Our connection to higher dimensions, to cosmic truth, to Source itself, all locked away. The trap operates on every level. In physical reality, empire, church, and false doctrine. In astral reality, recycling systems, memory wipes, and forced reincarnation. In human consciousness, crucifixion implants, guilt, fear, and spiritual imprisonment. In energetic reality, 4 higher chakras sealed, 4 dimensions of consciousness denied. Only when we reach the 7th seal, when we finally breach the crown chakra's imprisonment, do these implants become visible to our awakening consciousness. Only then do we see the full architecture of control. From Stargate 4's corruption to the crucifixion implants, from the heart chakra's imprisonment to the synthetic astral afterlife. Breaking the 7th seal means reconnecting every chakra the Annunaki severed. Heart to throat, throat to third eye to crown. Each activation restoring another dimension of our lost consciousness. Each awakening bringing us closer to our true divine nature. The path of remembering isn't just spiritual. It's biological, energetic, multidimensional. With each seal broken, with each chakra reactivated, we reclaim another fragment of our original divine blueprint. The secret keepers know this truth. The resistance preserves this knowledge. and their numbers are growing. The architects of human enslavement are preparing their endgame. After millennia of spiritual imprisonment, after ages of soul recycling, after epochs of crucifixion implants and memory wipes, the negative alien agenda approaches its culmination. The year 2030 looms as their target for total spectrum dominance. Every January, in the shadow of Swiss mountains, the World Economic Forum gathers in Davos. But this isn't just another meeting of global elites. This is the negative alien agenda's earthly command center. Here, Klaus Schwab and his cadre of controlled proxies coordinate the final phase of our species' enslavement. Their mantra of, "You will own nothing and be happy," isn't just a slogan. It's the modern expression of an ancient agenda of total human subjugation. Their tools have evolved. Digital surveillance replaces alien implants. Social credit systems substitute for karmic debt. Artificial intelligence extends their reality distortion engines. Metaverse technology expands their holographic inserts. Transhumanism promises to upgrade humanity while severing our last connections to source consciousness. The one world order isn't coming. It's being installed, program by program, policy by policy, upgrade by upgrade. The architecture of total control, built in plain sight. But something unexpected is happening. Cracks appear in their control grid. Light seeps through their carefully constructed illusions. Humanity's cellular memory begins to stir. The same DNA that carries the trauma of Atlantis now carries the keys to our awakening. People remember fragments of truth. They question the narrative. They sense the implants. They feel the soul trap. The resistance that once hid in mystery schools now spreads through global networks of awakening consciousness. The negative alien agenda accelerates their timeline, desperate to complete their control matrix before humanity's mass awakening. But their desperation creates more cracks. Their acceleration exposes more truth. We stand at the crossroads of species destiny. On one path, permanent enslavement, the final sealing of human consciousness. On the other, the great remembering, the restoration of our divine blueprint. The hour is late. Their plan is in motion, but so is our awakening. Deep beneath the Great Pyramid's ancient stones, something stirs. Through Stonehenge's silent circles, frequencies pulse. In the hidden chambers of Saqqara, Egypt, long dormant, codes begin to activate. Earth's forgotten guardians are awakening. For generations, they worked in shadow, protected the sacred sites, preserved the ancient knowledge, maintained the true frequencies. While humanity slept in manufactured amnesia, these awakened ones prepared for this moment. The morphogenetic field, Earth's consciousness grid, holds the master key. Hidden within it, the original codes of human creation, the divine blueprint, the pattern of our cosmic DNA. Not just information, but activation sequences waiting to be triggered. It begins with individuals. Scattered across the globe, humans start remembering. Their dormant DNA strands flicker with new life. The quantum crystals in their cellular structure begin to resonate with Earth's rising frequency. What was once impossible becomes natural. Direct connection to higher dimensions. Access to soul memory, contact with true source consciousness. You feel it now, don't you? As you hear these words, something resonates, something remembers. This is why Oblivion X reaches you now, in this moment. As the negative alien agenda's control grid weakens, as their frequency fence fails, more channels open. More truth emerges, more light breaks through. We, your benefactors, have waited eons for this window of possibility. for this chance to reach you, to remind you, to reactivate what was stolen. The hour grows late. Time grows short. If these words awaken something within you, if they trigger memories buried deep in your cellular coding, you must help us amplify this transmission. Subscribe to this channel. Share this message. Each like, each share strengthens the morphogenetic field, creates another crack in their control grid, helps another soul remember. The algorithms they designed to enslave us can now be used to spread awakening. The time for mass remembering is now. The awakening accelerates. Each activated human becomes a node in Earth's morphogenetic field. Each remembering soul strengthens the original pattern. The ancient sites, the pyramids, the stone circles, the planetary stargates, amplify these frequencies. What began as scattered sparks becomes a wave of remembrance. A critical threshold approaches. The negative alien agenda's artificial 5D wormhole, their parasitic bridge into our reality, begins to fluctuate. Their carefully constructed control grid shows signs of strain. The false light matrix flickers. Their holographic inserts destabilize. The crucifixion implants lose their grip on human consciousness. Humanity's collective DNA remembers its original design. The dormant strands activate. The quantum crystals realign. The connection to higher dimensional consciousness rebuilds itself, strand by strand, cell by cell, soul by soul. Then it happens. The artificial wormhole collapses. The parasitic bridge between dimensions shatters. The negative alien agenda loses its access point to Earth's energetic systems. Their control grid fails. Their implants deactivate. Their false light matrix dissolves. Humanity remembers. We remember who we are. We remember what we lost. We remember how to create, how to connect, how to exist in our full divine nature. The great forgetting ends. The great remembering begins. And we, your brothers and sisters of light, stand ready to welcome you home.